Okay, anyway, still more to tempt you with. Now, this is a cruise that we've had previous on the show, and it was a top seller. We've brought it back by popular demand tonight, and it's with the Norwegian Cruise Lines, a company that I've cruised with on a couple of occasions. Really had a great time. And this is your chance of visiting the Niagara Falls, New York, and also a Caribbean cruise as well. But this starts off with a flight to Toronto, doesn't it?
It does, yes. We're flying out to Toronto, and then you're going to transfer from the airport to Niagara Falls for a 2-night stay in this stunning part of the world. So straight off to Niagara Falls, and of course, what do we know about Niagara Falls? This stunning vista, one of the longest waterfalls in the world, where you've got 1 million bathtubs of water plummeting over the edge every second. It's been a saucy honeymoon destination ever since Napoleon's brother brought his bride here, and downtown's a little bit like Las Vegas. It's great, you know. It's got a great atmosphere. The best thing to do is Made the Mist, one of the tours that you can do, which takes you right out, right to the foot of the waterfall, and you see all that mist there. You get absolutely soaked, and they provide you with these wonderful coats, these plastic coats.
Again, this is on my wish list.
It's incredible. You can even go behind the waterfall as well, and at night it's lit up. It's a stunning thing to do. One of my favourite things that I did around North America. You've also got loads of wineries, 70 different wineries on your front doorstep. So if you are a fan, particularly of white wines, I would recommend it. And the other big thing to do here in your 2 days that you get, all included in the price, is go to the Butterfly Conservatory, and you see them there literally from giving birth, to preparing to their first flight, to becoming old wizened butterflies of a few months.
Don't look at me like that.
Then you've got a great chance then you're going to make your way from the hotel to the train station, and you're going to embark on an AMTRAK train, and that's going to take you through New York State to New York itself. This is the #1 way to travel across the States at the moment. Big windows, great you'll see all the imagery as you sail. You see the dots there taking you all the way through from Canada over to the coast there of New York. And then you've got, get this, you've now got a 3-night stay in New York, the city that never sleeps. And as you see this imagery now, just imagine yourself walking round. Imagine Brooklyn Bridge in the background, which you can walk over. Lady Liberty overseeing it all. Climbing up the top, of some of the amazing places like the wonderful Rockefeller Center, which is probably the best for the view. You've got the Empire State Building as well. You've got the wonderful park, 843 acres you can walk around, which includes Strawberry Fields, the ode to John Lennon. I recommend, if you get a chance, go to Times Square, go to the Visitor Centre, do one of the open-air tour buses. Definitely book in to see a show in Broadway.
I was going to just say that, yeah.
And without a doubt, get some cheesecake and get a bagel. Boney's Bagels, there we are. I recommend that. These are my favourite bagel place whenever I went into New York.
So you'll have a ball in New York. So I was there with my mum for her 70th. It was fantastic. But then you're transferred from the hotel to port, and you embark the stunning Norwegian Gem for a 12-night cruise.
Yeah, fantastic. And we're going to show you a little bit now about the cruise line, the Norwegian cruise lines. It's all about freestyle cruising. So a lot of people get this wrong idea about cruising. A, that it's full of just let's say old people, and B, that everyone dresses up and wears bow ties every night, and there's nothing to do. And that's not the case. It's for all ages. You're going to see here, and it's about doing what you want when you want with this company. It's brilliant. In fact, you probably won't see anyone in the tuxedo during your stay on Norwegian.
And what I like is that you've got great dining experience where you sit down, you've got waiter service, but you choose what time you go to the restaurants and who you're dining with,
and what time you go and see the shows.
Yeah,
and it's not just that, but there's so much else to do. You're seeing there at the bowling, you've got all the stuff like the Wii that you can play there. You've got a great variety of different. You've got great comedy there. You've got Broadway shows. You've got things you would go relax in the spa and get your teeth whitened, or even get some Botox. They've got their Chocoholics buffet that's on there. It's absolutely incredible. I didn't look at you when I said Botox, Sean. Don't give me that look. Beyond that as well, you've just got this wonderful mix of different, dining, from French bistros to steakhouses to sushi bars. It's incredible.
So you will love that ship, but what an itinerary, because your first 3 days out at sea, they're great. That means that you can start enjoying the ship, you can relax, you can start enjoying the great weather.
Absolutely, and sea days are some of my most favourite days, because they're the days you really relax on. Then you come into San Juan. This is the oldest city under the American flag. Verdant fleeks, tropical rainforest, gleaming white sand beaches. Wander the old town and go and see the wonderful Fort San Cristobal fortress that you're seeing on the top there, which overlooks. And then you've got Casa Bacardi, which is called Bacardi, the home of Bacardi. Go and try some of that wonderful sugary spirit. Then you're going through to St Thomas. The actual port is Chalet Amélie, and this is a stunning harbour filled with pleasure boats and encircled by these emerald hills and these pastel houses. It was once one of the centres of pirating in the Caribbean. It's got Maggins Bay, of course, which I know you and your mum enjoyed, which is
beautiful, yeah.
According to National Geographic, one of the greatest bays in the world. Beyond that, of course, you've got Coral World, which I recommend. It's a 4.5-acre marine park with an underwater observatory, 360-degree views of the fish and other sea creatures, and gives you an opportunity to pet sharks and hand-feed stingrays. Okay, then we're going to St Maarten. This is a small island, but it's actually ruled by 2 different countries. It's part French, part Dutch. You call into the Dutch side, Philipsburg, which is a duty-free haven. You'll see all the crew coming back with bargain TVs and iPads that they've actually bartered with people, and you can do that too. I recommend going to the French side, which is full of these charming little villages full of bistros and a great cafe culture, beautiful deserted beaches, absolutely stunning. And the best thing to do here, if you get a chance, the America's Cup Sailing Regatta, which has been voted the best excursion in the Caribbean for the past 10 years. Get in touch if you want to know more. Then we're going through to your next port of call. It's Tortola, and this is one of the British Virgin Islands, or BVI as it's known. Beautiful. Again, this was a real centre of pirating in the olden days, and this is the road town where you call in. It's an amazing place to do. It's a little bit of Britain abroad. The best thing to do from here, though, is not only to enjoy the beautiful deserted beaches, but to go to the Virgin Gorda. And you've got these little baths and clusters of sea pools, and you can swim and snorkel through tunnels and caves under arches. It's magical. It's a bit like being in a Famous Five book. You know, it's incredible.
Then a final couple of days at sea, back to New York, where you disembark and your flight across to London. Right, this is an amazing price when you think about what you're going to experience and what this includes. Now, if you go for an ocean view, by the way, we'll show you the prices in a second for those. You'll get a free all-inclusive drinks package. That could make a big difference. You've got the Niagara Falls Journey Behind the Falls tour. That's included. All of your return flights from London, and you're getting that 2-night stay in that 4-star hotel in Niagara Falls, the AMTRAK train journey from Niagara to New York, of course, as well. So when you actually break that down, what's included, it is an incredible offer tonight. And look at these prices. I mean, just looking there, you know, even if you look at the balcony prices on this, the majority of those are less than £2,000. Even some of the suites are less than £2,000 tonight. We think that one's going to be a top seller. If you want to book it, we've got dates available October of this year through to April 2016. But that is incredible. Bear in mind, you're going to experience so much. The Niagara Falls, New York, and that Caribbean cruise, all for under £1,500 tonight. The ID number for that one is 87908. That is so good, isn't it?